Yo, what up, though? Man, shout out to everybody watching my videos, man, and subscribe to that channel, man. I know y'all like, damn, what happened to his Viking flag? Man, I'm in my daughter's room right now making this video because my office is under construction right now as we speak. So I'm in my daughter's room to bring y'all this hot video. And today, man, let's talk about DTR, dog, the quarterback from UCLA that no one really talking about, though. And if you look at DTR numbers, his numbers pretty good. He was like a 5 year starter at UCLA, and every year he got better, man. I looked his numbers up compared to other people's numbers. His shit, if it's not better, is up there with some of the top quarterbacks. Everybody is on the Trey Lance, like we should trade for Trey Lance. But in college football, uh, DTR college football stats is better than Trey Lance and better than what the other kid name? Jordan Love. So I'm thinking if DTR was in another draft class, will he begin to talk about more than what he is getting talked about? Because nobody really talking about him. They talking about Will Levis, Anthony Richardson, but DTR stats is better than Will Levis and Anthony Richardson. Like DTR, man, he completed 69.6 completion last year in college football and threw for 3,100 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. And he also ran the ball for 646 yards last year and had 12 rushing touchdowns. So him and Anthony Richardson basically got the same amount of rushing yards too. But DTR was a better passer than Anthony Richardson. But yet, everybody keep on talking about Anthony Richardson though. And he started since 2018. In 2018, DTR completion was 5.7, then went from 59.7, then 65.2, then 62.2, and the last year was 69.6. So every year, DTR got better at throwing the football, man. And he way younger than a lot of quarterbacks, man. So, and Will Levis last year, he completed 65% of his passes with 2,400 passing yards, with 19 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. And his rushing yards, I don't know, his rushing yards say negative something. So, but everybody hyping Will Levis up and Anthony Richardson, but nobody talking about DTR. Man, that seemed crazy to me. But I ain't gonna lie, the boy look like he can play, and he got wheels. He know how to run the ball. I'm not saying he gonna be a top-notch quarterback though, but if the Minnesota Vikings can draft him like in the third round or the second round, or whatever, and let him sit behind Kirk Cousins and polish some of his game up, man, he might be a steal for real. Cause everybody talk about Trey Lance. Shit, his number better than Trey Lance. And his number better than the Green Bay quarterback Jordan Love. So I don't understand why people not talking about DTR more with the quarterbacks coming out this year. I know he getting overlooked over the Ohio State quarterbacks and the Alabama quarterback, but DTR should be right up there with them, man. His numbers speak for itself. And the team wasn't that good for real. I think they won what like 9 games last year or something like that though. But man, I've been doing a lot of homework on DTR, and I watched a video. I forgot dog YouTube page name. I watched that shit last night. He broke everything down about DTR though. Then I started doing my homework on him myself and compared them to other quarterbacks. His numbers, man, is damn near the same or better than some of the quarterback that got drafted in the first round, probably about 2, 3 years ago. So I'm thinking if DTR was in another draft class like the Trey Lance draft class or the Jordan Love draft class, will he begin to talk about more than what he getting talk about now? But man, that's why you gotta do your homework on these quarterbacks, man. And the Minnesota Vikings, man, I ain't gonna lie. They should take a look at him, man. I know he's small. He like 6'1". I think he weighed like 205 or 208. But shoot, he played every game since he been a starter. Ain't like he injury prone, anything like that. So that's another good thing. I want somebody, man, who gonna be there every Sunday, like Kirk Cousins, bum ass. He there every week. You know what I'm saying? DTR be there every week. But man, I don't know. Minnesota got weapons. We fixing the offensive line. I say, man, Minnesota draft DTR in one of them rounds. Let him sit behind Kirko. You know what I'm saying? He can learn the NFL, give him some more likes of NFL weight up on him, get him bigger, and roll the dice with him next year and see how he look in preseason games. Then if not, you can draft your quarterback next year because you only draft the DTR in what? The second or third round. So that ain't no big deal. So Jalen Hurts went in the second round. And look what he did for the Eagles. So you don't really gotta have a first round quarterback though, but I don't know. DTR man is not getting talked about. And if you look at his numbers, man, and looked at other quarterback numbers, his numbers are better than Anthony Richardson and Will Levis. But yet, no one's talking about DTR. And that shit is crazy to me. I like him better than I like the Tennessee quarterback for real. Cause DTR ain't nothing but 23 years old. And he been a starter, man, for 5 years in college football, man. So he got a lot of football games up under his belt, unlike Jordan Love, who don't have that many football games. Not Jordan Love, Trey Lance. So the kid been playing football for a long time. I think at first he was a wide receiver, but I think in high school or college he converted to quarterback. I ain't for sure, but the boy athletic though, and he can throw the ball though. There's some things he needs to work on, like his short passes, but every quarterback needs something to work on. No, I'm just saying the Minnesota Vikings, man, can take a dip in this year's draft class with DTR. Go draft that young boy from UCLA, man. You never know what he can do with JJ and TJ. And we got a nice running back group too. But I don't know, man. That's just crazy to me, man. So y'all let me know what y'all thoughts on DTR and why ain't nobody talking about DTR like in the media or on the internet, nothing for real though. But a few people be talking about DTR though, but he ain't getting no love like that. And he working this off season with Jordan Palmer too in that little quarterback class with like Anthony Richardson, all the top quarterbacks working with Jordan Palmer right now, and DTR is working with him too. And Jordan Palmer recently said that DTR have a better zip on the ball than all of them quarterbacks he working with right now. So that's a good thing too though. But man, I think the Vikings man need to draft DTR man for our quarterback man. Go ahead and get you a receiver or a corner, then double back in the draft man and get DTR. KOC, you supposed to be a quarterback whisperer. I know damn well you don't want no Will Levis after I told you Will Levis stats, and all he do is get sacked. KOC, go get DTR, man, for real. The Vikings need him in purple and gold, and let's see how he do this offseason. What are we losing on? He might be a hit, he might be a miss, but hey, man, sometimes you gotta roll them dice, man. You gotta gamble, man. Vikings need to go get DTR, man, for real. So leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, man. And my office should be up and running probably by Monday, man. I'll be out of my daughter room. and we'll be in my brand new office. So subscribe to the channel, man, and let me know what y'all think of DTR, man. Should the Viking roll the dice on him or draft another quarterback? I'm rolling with DTR, man. What we got to lose? Go get DTR, man, the NFL draft.